Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. It's Jeremiah chapter 30, starting at verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. So Jeremiah is seeing a prophecy, is describing a prophecy about how it's going to be a time where men, which are supposed to be the symbol of strength and leadership, are going to be crying like women giving birth, right? And their faces are going to turn to paleness, man. Verse 7, alas, for that day is so great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. He being the elect of Jacob, right? Of the elect of these so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans will be delivered out of Jacob's trouble, but it's going to be a time like never before, man. All right. It is Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And I'm bringing these scriptures out because the other day I had a Jacob's trouble dream. All right, it was me and two other brothers, right, and we stumbled across a house, right, and all hell was breaking loose on the outside, and there were people out there, basically zombies, where they would attack regular people, but they couldn't die. Really, you had to splatter their brains, right? You had to basically, in order to kill them, you would have to continuously hit them in the head until basically their brain splattered, right? Until there was no head left, right? And that was truly the only way to kill them, right? So even if you had guns and weapons, if like one bullet to the brain wouldn't stop them, or you would have to waste ammo. And during Jacob's trouble, a gun is not really a good weapon to have. Not only is it loud, but it'll only work if you have bullets. And there's not going to be gun ranges and gun stores open. So you're going to be limited to the amount of bullets you have, man. All right. So me and these two other brothers, they had we had pipes. There was metal pipes that we used, to deliver, not to deliver us, but to defend ourselves. But we stumbled across a house in our travels, and the house had running water, and on the land, not next to the house, but like it would be like in a measurement distance, it'd be like two houses down. And the land had mango trees, so we would shack up in the house, and then whenever we got hungry, one of us would go out and grab some mangoes, right? But it was hectic, man, because these people really couldn't die, man. And then there's videos on BitChute. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want the channel to get striked. But there's videos on BitChute talking about the jibby jab has something inside of it where it has they call it hydras. Now in Greek mythology, a hydra is something where you cut the head of it. If you cut off the head, two more heads will grow back. If you cut it in half, it will grow into two separate bodies. So they were describing when they'd seen the juice under a microscope, they seen something like hydras. All right. So on BitChute here it said, I'm not gonna read the title. It says self-replicating hydra growing bigger and bigger blood clots. All right. I'm not gonna play it, but this is a video from June 17th, and then the other one said self-aware creature in the juice exposed under a microscope. It's alive. Now this doctor here, she examined the juice under a microscope, and she seen things, not only self-replicating, but they were combining and growing into one entity. All right, I'm just gonna play a little clip of it.
We put a glass partition on that, or a piece on top of the glass slide. There are edges, and so all the particulates, all these colors started to move to the edge, and there was self-assembling going on. Things were growing. You know, they looked synthetic. And then there was one particular, I'd say, object or organism, I'm not sure what to call it, that had tentacles coming from it. And it was able to lift itself up off of the cover, I'm sorry, off of the glass slide. It
It
was on
was
the edge of the
alive?
cover slide.
Like the thing was alive?
It appeared to, yeah, it appeared to be self-aware or be.
All right, so now I'm playing or I'm showing these videos because it goes hand in hand with what I was dreaming about how these people like zombies were attacking people and they couldn't die. All right, so it's possible that these things, right, if they're self-aware and self-replicating, it's possible that these things could take over a human body and become the brain and have its mind. It has a mind of its own. So then it could start controlling people, right? So now, if it has something like this and it's self-replicating, it'll become the new. It's already alive, so your body is just a vessel, right? So it won't need a heartbeat. It won't need your brain. It's its own brain, and it's already alive. So it basically could take over your body and do what it wants to do. All right. So now, how do you kill something like that, man? You really can't. And then in a description of the video says hatching the zombies, something like that. All right. Because the scriptures does say it's going to be a time like never before in human history. Zombies were never recorded in human history, man. All right. And this is Revelation chapter 9 and verse 6. It says, "And in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them." All right. Because, it's going to be bad out here. If you're a zombie and you're a conscience and you want to die, you're like, damn, I can't live like this. You can't starve to death because the thing is taking your body over. It's not like you could jump off a building and like try to kill yourself, because then you'll just be crippled and you'll just be laying there looking to die, man. You won't be able to shoot yourself because even though there's a lot of guns in Babylon, guns and ammo are going to be scarce because people are going to hoard them all, man. And even if you did shoot yourself, it may not work. All right, so now you're just gonna be screaming in agony and pain, crippled on a sidewalk because there's gonna be no medicine, no first aid kits, and nothing like that, man. All right, this we're coming into a time that the regular person is not prepared for, but the elect of the Lord are prepared for it, man. Because we see these things coming, man. All right, let me jump over to Proverbs chapter 22. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right. A prudent man is someone that's diligent. All right. Let's go into this word prudent. Prudent acting or showing care and thought for the future. All right. A prudent man foreseeth the evil. Our mind is steadily on the future. We are steadily meditating on these prophecies, man. We're steadily meditating on the kingdom, man. Our eyes are not in this present world, man. There's nothing here but death, man. All right, but I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great Milson that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I will say shalom and a bottle of ball.